Hello, hello. Hello and welcome in. Let's get the save loaded up. Let's see. See if I can remember what we were doing. It shouldn't be that hard. It was just yesterday, but but here we are. Okay, so we are gearing up to go take the fight to Kola. They want us to have 106 or 110 combat power. We're almost there. We could probably actually be there if I would turn on this shield generator. Sorry, apparently I had something in my throat. So I could turn on the shield generator and our combat power goes down? What? Okay. I don't claim to understand. Alright. Well, that's one thing we are doing. One exciting thing that we got was this life support, this Dex life support up and running. So that'll open up a whole lot of building slots. Let's see, we have our torpedo launch bay. That's right, we have this quest to research and then build a waste disassembler, which we're working on. We got 8 more turns. I'm just not sure we're going to be able to build it in the remaining 6 or 7, depending on how that goes. But we can cross our fingers and hope. What's that? It's a biolab. Okay, so we have both phaser rooms, right? Phaser room 1. Phaser room 2. Okay. What? How long have you been there? Huh. 6-7. Imagine T67 emote. Here, I'll do it for you. There you go. It is small and scrawny though. Welcome in, belligerent. Good to see you. I'm just trying to get myself back in the headspace I was in yesterday when we got here. And I'm also trying to figure out why turning on the shield generator makes us weaker in combat. See, with it on, we're down to 104. I don't get it. That's fine. We need to find a way to repair the warp core. And in order to do that, we need to head to the Kazon vessel. You're welcome, belligerent. You're absolutely welcome. I'm really looking forward to not being completely curtailed like this. It's really cramping my style. Okay, what about another phaser bank? No, that needs 4. Man. Alright. You got lucky and there was a golden Kappa train. So now you gotta spam that for 24 hours. Hey, if you got it. If you got it, spam it. That's my, that's my motto. Yeah, you know what? I'll stick with it. I'll own it. If you got it, spam it. It just now occurs to me what I'm literally asking for with that sentiment, but that's okay. What about another med bay? That's also 4. My goodness, why? We can build another holodeck? Man, that... I don't even want to consider the straits we would be in morale-wise to need a second holodeck. My goodness. Something tells me, I guess for 2 dilithium and some duranium, we can do a quick and dirty increase here. Maybe I should. I would hate to do this and then come to find out that it doesn't contribute to the combat power there. Whatever, you know what, let's do it. Pow. Oh good, and it does count. Okay. Okay. I mean, the two or 4 dilithium, however much it was, that kind of hurt. But that's okay. Where does it want us to go? Where's that Kazon chip? Clear over there. 13 cycles away. Holy cow. Okay. Half the crew gets trapped in a noir mystery on one holodeck. Meanwhile, the other half of the crew is stuck in some period piece nightmare. That sounds perfect. Somebody get the writers in on this. Write that down, someone. Captain, we've received a distress signal from a small vessel. Their life support is failing and won't last much longer. Well, let's see what we got. We can risk inviting them aboard for some meteors. We can transmit technical instructions to help them repair remotely for fewer meteors. And of course, by meteors, I mean the only non-D resource, tritanium. Or we can haul them into the expanded shuttle bay with the tractor beam. And because that takes level 2 room, I'm gonna do it. Also because it has the best chance of success. Perfect. How much food? So we could use a little bit more food. Okay. What are you? Planet of Plenty. That'll be uranium and food. Or there's different planets of plenty. Let's do it. Mix in some kind of the ship is floating derelict towards a star. How will the crew escape? And you got a Next Generation episode. You are absolutely right. Specifically, that sounds like a good, season 3, maybe 4. Don't ask me why I think it fits in perfectly well there. I don't actually know the seasons that well. It just seems like a kind of middle of the series episode. We can do more battery compartments. Or nothing only uses 2. Except for shield generators, which hurts our combat power apparently. But yeah, they really did like to incapacitate their crew somehow and then have just like a passive threat happen. Alright, Planet of Plenty. We identified a lush planet teeming with life and rich in untapped mineral deposits. Unfortunately, the planet's volatile climate leaves little time for exploration. With intense storms predicted to arrive soon, we can only focus on one objective. Unless we focus on both objectives. And since we need both food and uranium, that sounds fantastic to me. Yeah, I thought it was going to jump up to orange right there. I thought for sure that was where it was going to end us up at. That was going to be... Well, that was going to be some shuttle mission behavior for sure. Okay. So we got 500 food. Good. 100 uranium. Good. There we go. Wait a second. Oh my goodness, make it so. I am going to be so happy when we get that done. But before I do anything about it, I'm going to faff around over here to the Class M planet for Unity. Captain, we reached our destination. Orders? Captain, we are within hailing range of Fraser's colony. They're already hailing us. Looks like someone is eager for good news. On screen. Welcome back, Captain. How did it go? It wasn't easy, but we retrieved the field generator. Splendid, Captain. This will mark the beginning of a new era on our planet. An age of freedom and prosperity for our collective. Collective? Wait, collective? That sounds awfully familiar. I don't think there's a point hiding it anymore. We were all Borg. So, you weren't just dumped on this planet. You were assimilated by the collective. At Wolf 359, I was a science officer aboard a Starfleet ship. 5 years ago, a storm severed our link to the collective. We woke up free. We salvaged what we could and came to this planet to start over. Well, I kinda get why she wouldn't lead with that. So let's just find out what happened. Sounds like a new beginning to me. What went wrong? The drawbacks of individuality, Captain. Instead of depending on each other, we fell back into old habits. The joy faded fast, faced with cultures we didn't understand, or we were taught to hate. We turned hateful, then came the violence. The fighting, the raids, all because of this? That's why we needed the field generator, to reestablish the neural link among former Borg. Linked, we had no conflict, no crime, no hunger. We lived as one, in harmony. A so-called harmonious family bent on violent assimilation. Captain, I'd think wisely about your decision. The neuroelectric field generator could be a significant asset, provided a proper deborgification is performed. It could cut our patient recovery time in half. Please, Captain, we're no longer Borg. We've learned. We just want to use what's good from our past to build a safe, productive community. No one gets it. If you can't have it, nobody can. Let's see. Do we want to give her the neuroelectric field generator, or do we want to keep it for ourselves? I mean, I'll be honest, sickbay has been a big pain point for me. Speeding up recovery time is really appealing. And I don't exactly love the idea of what sounds like forcibly reassimilating their people into their own little micro-collective. As you can see, I'm very good at justifying. I'm very good at justifications. Yeah, we'll keep it for ourselves because... Not because I'm greedy, but for your guys' own good. The possibilities of the field generator are intriguing. It could be the key to getting home. What? No, that's not at all why we kept it. I'm sorry, but we'll be keeping it. That's unbelievable, Captain. You would doom us to die in conflict for your own personal gain? Yeah, that's it. That's the one right there. You'll have to find another way of living together as individuals, as other societies did for centuries. Ensign, and the transmission. I want main engineering to see if Voyager can use this neuroelectric field generator. No, the selling point was the doctor saying faster recovery time. Captain, do our goals really justify any and all means? I don't feel comfortable with the thought of this technology. Dude, it's a shield generator. It's okay. We'll be fine. We'll be careful. Noted, Ensign. We'll use it cautiously, responsibly. We're not going to let it change who we are. Now build some Borg alcoves. Helm, resume original course. Unity. Unlock the Borg tech tree. I thought I was kidding. Excuse me. Excuse me. You. Right there. Treats and heals all sick and injured crew and ex-Borg at a lower speed, but has a high patient capacity of 20. Holy cow. Lowers morale by 3 per cycle. Yeah, well. That's just because people don't believe in fun. Huh. I'm already kind of regretting that. Oh well. I feel like I was bait and switched. Tiny bit. Very tiny bit. Okay, what is... Hey, main engineering is leveled up. When we get back, we're going to be in a real good position. Okay. So I'll be honest, I have loved the idea of having a mostly Borg Voyager by the end of the game. I think that would be fantastic. But it seems like kind of a waste of resources to dump it into this right now. Probably going to fall asleep midstream, leave it up and lurk though. Hey, thanks. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. Definitely get some sleep. If I knew how to talk hypnotically, I'd try and lull you into sleep early, but I don't know how, so you're stuck with this voice. Sensor array level 2. Ooh, increased gathered resources. Well, dang, that's great. Metaphasic shield room. Okay, that's just fantastic. Field studies, also fantastic. Advanced lighting module. Biolab 2. Increases the amount of resources produced per production from 1 to 2, but increase cost per cycle. Ooh, lab version 2, yes. 100% yes. Very exciting. Okay, now we need a waste disassembler. What is this? Holodeck, observation. It's not there. Maintenance? Nope. How about technology? There we are. 6. Hey, Brindle, welcome in. Thanks for swinging by, especially if it's to lurk. Even if it's to lurk, whichever one applies. Oh, man. Yeah, no, we're not going to be able... 16? Yeah, there's no way that... Okay, so that was doomed from the start. That'll be nice to have, but my goodness, that's a lot. I guess I could... Man, where would I put it? I guess that's actually not bad down here. Yeah. Yeah, maybe we'll... Shield generator. That's a 3rd shield generator, right? Okay. Yep, I've decided. So we're going to demolish this. Goodbye, shield generator. Actually, no. Hold up. Let's not be incredibly stupid about this. Oh, never mind. Incredibly stupid's the only way we have. Let's clear this debris to get some uranium. Okay. That's quite enough of housekeeping for a bit. Zabane. Captain, I sense a heaviness upon the crew's spirit. Being stranded in the Delta Quadrant has taken its toll. A small gesture, like improving quarters, better meals, or time on the holodeck, might boost morale. Gain at least +5 morale per cycles for 15 cycles. Activate replicator rations. Oh, jeez. Why am I at 62? I'm already on replicator rations. No? What? Sure. You will pretend that we're going to get into positive morale. Hold up. Okay, great. Fantastic. And people are complaining about the broken promise. Well, that's fine. That's fine. All right. Okay, what is eating all my deuterium? I don't suppose it's going to give me a nice little printout. No? No one? Okay. That's fine. That's fine. $108. No. No, 108 is not worth the freaking 2 or 10 morale. What about this, though? What if we turn that on? No. No. Okay, so this is a problem. This is a very big problem. Can we pause? Deuterium is running low. We'll stock up on deuterium. Oh no, we've been ambushed by a Kazon raider.
What are your orders, Captain?
Let's see, who do we have? Evasive maneuvers, because Neelix is busy. B'Elanna and the Maquis maneuver. That feels like
Moving to attack the port side,
a
Captain.
decent little loadout. Let's get our
Ability
weapons
ready,
mounted.
Captain.
And then Maquis maneuver, which I'm pretty sure also ups our weapons.
Enemy shield ability ready, Captain.
Then we'll pull some fancy evasive maneuvers.
Ability ready, Captain.
Oh, wow. Wow, that Maquis Raider is firing proton torpedoes like we have them. What was that? Oh, that's right. Shared victory, 50% rewards. So we got some morale, some duranium, some deuterium, which is fantastic. Wait, we've been here already? Fine, you know what? That's fine. Let's get over here and get some gas. And the crew is unhappy about the broken promise. Well, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Captain, we've detected massive deuterium levels in the atmosphere of this Class J gas giant. Atmospheric conditions are harsh, but the potential fuel yield is exceptional. Well, alright. As much as we could use all 1,000, I'm a sucker for throwing shuttles at things to see what blows up. And once again, the shuttle method is has held fast. I love confirmation bias. Okay, let's get over here to the Kazon Raider. And very hopefully we'll be able to embed our warp core. What? Hey, it's Timu Picard. Commander McGinnis. With Commander Chakotay currently unavailable, his duties as first officer will be temporarily covered by Quartermaster McGinnis. Voyager's grizzled old quartermaster, he's known for his grumpy demeanor and unwavering dedication to the ship's proper functioning. He'll ensure everything's shipshape, having been part of Voyager's original Starfleet crew since its launch. His presence will ensure a seamless transition. There's a difference between working on a ship and caring for the ship. Quartermaster McGinnis, probably. The holodeck isn't even on. Come on. Captain, we've got a holodeck malfunction on our hands, and unfortunately, 2 crew members are caught right in the middle of it. They're trapped inside and the program is completely unresponsive. We've got a few options now, none of them perfect. We can get a repair team on it, but it'll take time. I do have a spare repair team. A repair team. Nah, that didn't work. But it'll take time. Or I could force a shutdown, but that'll risk injuries. Or we can support them while we wait and let them deal with it. Repair the malfunctioning holodeck within 30 cycles. My only worry about that is that we don't really have titanium. I'm not sure we can afford it. Force the shutdown to let them handle it. Sure, we'll repair it. Yeah, we're short on titanium. Well, and there's not even titanium in here. Well, that's great. Okay. Captain, we reached our destination. It's going to cost us 180 hull. Do we have that much hull? That's about half. Yeah, okay, let's do it. Continue. Man, I don't love that. Oh, look. It's a ship. It's 3 ships. It's definitely Cola's raider, Captain. He's not alone. I'm picking up several Kazon ships. We're outnumbered. The same trick every time. Now there's no turning back. We can create echo displacements to fool Kazon sensors. Oh, what was the other thing? Oh, the holographic re-imaging array. Yeah, I forgot about that. Okay. 70% chance to get our invisible reinforcements. Failure. Oh no, that doesn't look good. They're not falling for it. They're just sitting there. Any news from the Talaxians? No, Captain. Seems they're late to the party. Ah, Janeway. I believe it's time we ended our little game. Voyager will finally be mine. Agree, this will end today. Or regret that it had to come to this. I only regret that it took us so long to get here. This will be the day. This isn't a game, Cola, but you're right. This will end today. Battle stations. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This is not amazing. This is not. Okay, well, let's get Tuvok back in here. Yeah, this is awful. This is...
What are your orders, Captain?
Okay, let's get the biggest... No.
Moving to attack the front,
In
Captain.
many arenas, I like to get rid of the biggest pain in the butt. But with boss battles, you always take out the ads first.
Ability ready, Captain.
So, that'll up our... Wow, that hurt. That'll up our damage output. Now, Tuvok.
Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Get that going.
Ability ready, Captain.
Balonic
Enemy is
increase
surrendered,
our
Captain.
damage. Good. There's one of them. Okay. Now that
Moving to attack the aft, Captain.
we have one of them down. Actually, no. Always get
Moving
the
to
ads.
attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Okay.
Shields
Good,
down,
good.
Captain.
Fantastic.
Moving to attack the front, Captain.
Let's get...
An enemy is fled, Captain.
Good. Good, they better
Ability
fly.
ready, Captain.
Alright. Basic maneuvers. Do an eel or do a barrel roll. The heck? Use the energy of the warp core efficiently. Allow your remaining energy to either... Or allocate your remaining energy to either 1. Weapons. 2. Engines. Oh no. Whatever. To boost offense, mobility, or defense.
Captain.
I don't have any energy? So...
Moving to attack the port side, Cap. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
There we go. Ow. Defeat? Oh. We surrendered? I don't recall surrendering. Okay, so everything's damaged. Bunch of people got injured. Yeah, that did not turn out great. Captain, our shield integrity has collapsed. Kazon are attempting to board. Can we get the shields back online? Negative. My control is being impeded. An active block is in place. Blocked? Identify the source. No. Let's keep those shields down. Hope you've cleaned up a bit, Janeway. You're getting visitors. We are being boarded, Captain. Kazon troops on decks 5, 6, 7. Everyone stand down. No one else needs to die. I'm going to talk to Kola. I'm guessing the talk didn't go well. Hello, everyone. Missed me? Ah, finally. My ship in my hands. Kola, I'd like to discuss what happens now. Discuss? There's nothing to discuss, woman. Your ship and technology are mine. Seska, the Verterium Cordonide. I want to leave for the Hannon system as soon as possible. What's in the Hannon system? Your new home. You'll love it. Lovely little planet. Your crew is being transported to the planet, Janeway, but you'll stay as my little trophy. You disgust me, Kola. Voyager's entire crew is on the planet's surface. Then get us off it. Wave goodbye, Janeway. Goodbye. Abandoned. The familiar silhouette of Voyager shrinks into the distance, leaving behind the entire crew, stranded on the desolate plains of Hannon 4. Only Janeway remains aboard, a hostage in Kola's grasp. The crew watches with heavy hearts as their ship, their home, and their captain disappear over the horizon. Kola? A Kazon Ogla ship is approaching. The Ogla? What do those spineless sandworms want? Ah, Kola. I see you've finally succeeded in your little endeavor. Jobin, what do you want? Captain Janeway and I have unfinished business, and Voyager is my compensation. You're still holding a grudge about that array thing, Jobin? You couldn't seize it then, and you're certainly not going to take my ship now. A division of the spoils, perhaps? And Janeway's punishment. That's all I'm asking for. If I make them fight, maybe I can make a send up on Hannon 4 again. What was that? Sensors picking up on... Surprise, Captain! Anyone order to rescue? Wow, there's at least 3 Talaxians. In fact, 5. 5 Talaxian fighters, Mage. We meet again, Kola. Your little raid is over. We have you outnumbered. Well, Kola, it looks like you've got your hands full. I'll leave you to it. Good luck with your little predicament. Coward! Arrgh! This is my ship! My ship! We don't stand a chance. You Kazon have no idea how to fly this ship, let alone how to do battle with it. We should retreat to Hannon 4. Arrgh! Do it, damn it! Let my crew be ready. What's this guy doing here? Just kind of hanging out? Everyone but Janeway and Goldshirt there? Ooh. Warning, we've entered a nebula. Wow, that's a lot. Recommended trait, survivalist, and Kazon. How would you have a Kazon by now? Well, what's Chakotay doing? Alright. We're gonna throw... Wow, Tuvok is good at everything. We'll do Tuvok. We'll do Balana. And then we want diplomacy and medical. Yeah, I guess this is our play. Listen, everyone, our captain will find a way back, but we need to be ready. First things first, water. We can analyze the surroundings to locate water, or we can send a team to look for water in the nearby caves. Or if we had Chakotay, we could have built the solar still. Alright. Let's go looking for some water. Careful analysis reveals a patch of unusually green vegetation. The crew traces it to a hidden spring, providing much needed relief. We need to find food, fast. We can analyze local flora to find something edible. We can look for maggots and insects. Or we can split into groups to look for food. Well, man, neither of those are amazing. Let's throw Cass at it. She'll have a turn to rest after this. Yeah. The crew is unable to identify any edible plants. Some are even toxic, further weakening the crew, to the tune of 2 dead. But hey, at least we got meat back on the menu, boys. The sun's setting. We need shelter for the night. You can camp in the open and assign watch duty, which would work. We can scout for a safe cave to get a handful of duranium, or we can build a makeshift shelter, which... Alright, what's next? Survivalism. Or... diplomacy. Let's just use Balana for this. So we have Tuvok for the next. The night passes without incident, and the crew awakens rested and ready to face the new day, until they see they are surrounded by the natives of the planet. No sudden movements. We can calm them down with our voices and body language. You got this. You've got this, Cass. Or we can make clear that we're capable of defending ourselves, which is the move here. Yeah. Fantastic. Way to go, Tuvok. A show of force and unwavering resolve proves effective. The locals back down. Suddenly, Voyager appears above them, followed by Talaxian fighters. They land, and the battle continues. The Kazon and Talaxians are fighting each other. This is our chance to retake Voyager. We can enter through the cargo hatches, or we can fight our way inside. Fighting our way inside seems to be the way to go. Yeah. The crew charges, taking advantage of the fighting. It's a brutal fight, but the crew secures key areas of the ship, allowing the rest of the crew to beam aboard. Oh wow, 700 deuterium. Fantastic. The captain must be on the bridge. Wait, someone's coming our way. A huge Kazon warrior. Be on your guard, everyone. If we were Kazon, we could pretend to be loyal to get past him, but we're not. So we can either double up on Tuvok and Balana again, or throw Cass at it. Man. I'm gonna double up on Tuvok and Balana. Okay. The crew overcomes the warrior, forcing him to retreat in defeat. The crew presses onto the bridge. We've raided the bridge. Captain Janeway must be here, along with Kola and Seska. We can storm the bridge. We can create a diversionary explosion. Or we can hack into the system to fake a self-destruction sequence. Which, weirdly enough, is our highest chance of success. Alright, let's do it. Hack into the system to fake a self-destruction sequence. Oh my goodness, that had no right. And I'm happy to see it. The crew initiates a fake self-destruction sequence. The Kazon abandon the bridge. The crew rescues Captain Janeway and subdues Kola and Seska. Voyager is reclaimed. Whew. Wait, why only 1,000? Did he turn off my cargo? Oh, the cargo bay probably got hurt. Okay. All right. So, we got through that injury-free. There were 6 challenges to that. Man, that one was tough. A close call, Captain. It's good to be back. It's good to have you back on my bridge, Commander. And to call it my bridge again. How many Kazon are still present? We have taken a number of prisoners, Commander. Releasing them onto Hannon 4 would be frugal. However, there are prisoners whose fate you may wish to decide on an individual basis, Captain. You look good, Captain. Do you have a new haircut? Crewman Jonas, you stand accused of treason against the Federation. Seska, she manipulated me, threatened me. I have no choice. I mean, the thing is, we kind of need people, but I don't know if we need him. Sorry, my dude. To the brig with you. You chose betrayal over loyalty, Mr. Jonas. You will spend the remainder of our journey in the brig. When we return to Federation space, you will be court-martialed. 400 morale. No, Captain, please. I'll do anything. Don't lock me up. Lieutenant Tuvok, please remove Mr. Jonas from my bridge. There was someone else waiting for you, Captain. Are you satisfied, woman? This is what you wanted, right? To see me broken and defeated? Your ambitions have led you here, Kola, not me. But this ends now. What do you want me to do? Surrender? Beg for mercy? We can leave him on Hannon 4 with the other Kazon. That seems like a bad idea. We can leave him to the other Kazon Mages, or we can send him to exile alone. I think I'm going to leave him with the other Kazon Mages, because the other two seem survivable. Putting him on Hannon 4 with the other Kazon just gives him a pre-built army. Sending him to exile alone, well, we can just ask Napoleon how well that works. So, yeah, let's send him to his political and combative rivals. I won't do anything. The Mages will decide your fate. You drag them into this, and now you'll face the music. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. You wouldn't dare. They're already on their way. May they show you the same mercy you showed your enemies. This isn't the end, Janeway. Mark my words. Threat level 0. I think Maj Kola has graced us with his presence long enough. Take him away. One last prisoner, Captain. About time. You made me wait an eternity in that brig, Janeway. I thought you liked me. The game is over, Seska. Game? This was never a game to me. It was survival. Your actions have caused suffering and destruction to the friends and family who trusted you. And yours haven't? You stranded them in the Delta Quadrant, forced them to fight for their lives. I offered them a way out. A way out that led to more bloodshed. You're no better than the Kazon you manipulated. I am Cardassian. We do what is necessary to survive. Wow, offer her redemption. Offer her redemption. That is interesting. I'm not leaving her on hand in 4. Same thing with Kola, not going to send her to exile alone, so it's either the brig or try to offer her redemption. We had a couple of successes in that away mission with worse odds. And we had a couple of successes with better odds. Or failures with better odds. Alright. I'm going to offer a redemption because more heroes is good, and I think I see that being the outcome. But I'm not happy about it. I do this under protest. Your choice has consequences. Seska, you were once a member of Voyager's crew. I believe in redemption, except for crewman Jonas. Screw him. It's not too late to make amends. Failure. Redemption? From you? The captain who stranded her crew in this desolate wasteland? I'd rather die. Alright. To the brig, then. You'll be confined to the brig for the remainder of our journey. Upon arrival in Federation space, you'll face a full court-martial. Full court-martial? She was Maquis. She's a Cardassian. Captain Janeway. Ever the shining example of Starfleet virtue. How predictable. Security, escort her out. Don't hesitate to visit if you suddenly develop common sense. You know where to find me. Toodaloo. Captain, the warp coils have been repaired thanks to the Verterium Cordonide. Warp core tier cap removed. Thank freaking goodness. Great news, Lieutenant Lonnie. Thank you. Captain, a moment of your time? Once we're past the Kazon territory, we're practically knocking on the Borg's front door. Scary stuff. Perhaps we could scout ahead to avoid any unpleasant surprises. A good idea, Mr. Neelix. We'll send a probe to scout ahead. Before that, however, I would like to say a few words to the crew. The Kazon have tested us in ways we never imagined possible. We faced a ruthless enemy, internal betrayal, and the constant struggle for survival. But through it all, we persevered. The scars of this conflict will remain, but they serve as a reminder of our strength and of our commitment to returning home. Loyalties completed. Okay. We're going to stay here. Yeah, we're going to stay here. Captain, I've been looking over the structural integrity of the ship. We've sustained a fair amount of damage. Nothing that's triggering any alarms yet, but the overall hull integrity is below 50%. I recommend we take some time to dispatch a few work teams to address the damage. Let's just repair the hull. And we're in a nebula. Great. Okay. Let's see what holes have been blown in our ship. Let's get our engineering office back online. Let's turn the... Oh, right. Oh, man, and now it's because it's damaged. Okay, that's fine. We're going to slip Balana in here. Yep, there we go. Oh, geez, no wonder. We're freaking minus 80 a turn. Okay. Wow, this is going to be a rough little bit. So, let's fly down here. Out of order. Your mess hall will now give out emergency rations. Yes, it is out of order indeed. Okay. Starship debris. Captain, we have encountered a debris field. Sensors are indicating that this debris field consists of starships that have very recently been destroyed. We can risk ambush and thoroughly scan debris. We can quickly beam aboard any valuable salvage before the attackers return, or we can throw a shuttle at the problem. Yay, we got full 75. We lost 7 because we capped. But I think we're okay with that. Off to this planet. Engineering office is back up. Fantastic. What? No. Fantastic. Okay. Why is this hurt? Oh, because life support is down. Alright, let's get the mess hall back up. Let's get this life support back up. Oh man, we're hurting for duranium. Okay. An abandoned space station with deuterium. Captain, sensors detect a space station. The hull of the space station is breached and we detect no life signs on board. Finding resources in this harsh environment could be difficult. We'll leave for now. Alright, what do you got? Science level 2, that's what we got. Okay. Advanced lighting module. Lower energy upkeep. Large hydroponics bay. I do like this a lot. Yeah, let's get the biolab level 2. If I am going to have my dream of an all-board crew, we're going to want nanites. Alright, so we got one cycle there. We have 2 cycles there. Okay, what do you got for us? We uncover a well-hidden science station on a small moon orbiting an inconspicuous planet. Despite its hidden nature, the scientists hailed us and are eager to talk. We can offer some of the scientists to join the crew. I think we're good on crew right now. Or we can ask for an exchange of scientific knowledge. Let's do it. Scientific knowledge, we got 40 science points. I'd say beautiful, but we are still hurting for duranium real bad. Oh, there's a thing up there. Okay, the mess hall is up. You, get us on normal food rations, please. Whew. Okay, we have that. There's some crew quarters, hydroponics bay, cargo bay. Man, yeah, our lack of duranium is really hurting. How's the repairs coming along? We're going all right. Okay. Okay. Well, life support is repaired up here. Ta-da! Okay, things are a little better. All right. I am going to take a quick 2-minute break. There we go. All right, I will be back here in 2 minutes, maybe less. And we'll see you then. All right. Sorry about the quick break, but we're back. Ugh, excuse me. All right, what do we got here? We've altered course to investigate a distress signal, but something feels off. Sensors showing an unidentified vessel closing in fast. It's an ambush. Well, okay, with a 92 and a 51, we
What are your
actually
orders,
should
Captain?
be able to do this. Okay, so let's get some repairs on the warp core. Yeah, here we go.
Ability ready, Captain.
Lana's gonna make our weapons a little stronger. And then Tuvok's gonna blast them.
Ability ready, Captain.
And Paris is going to let us dodge all fancy like.
Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Yeah, defend
Moving to
that
defend
side.
the starboard side, Captain.
Yeah, we'll just chill for
Ability
right
ready,
now.
Captain.
Let the Maquis
Ability
Raider
ready,
do
Captain.
most of the damage.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Come on, Mr. Paris.
Ability ready, Captain.
Give us a sweet, sweet evasive maneuvers. Look at him, get all fancy. Okay. Let's defend
Moving to
that.
defend the port side, Captain.
Yeah.
Enemy shields destroyed. Ability ready, Captain.
We won. Fine. So, we got a handful of tritanium and duranium, but... Oh, and some more tritanium and duranium. Dang. But, much more exciting, we got... a more repaired warp reactor. No, we didn't. What? Maybe we did. I don't know. I don't remember what it was at very well. All right. Well, what do we want now? We want... Well, we can definitely use more energy. So let's bump up our energy a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Yeah, okay. I'm good with this. Alright, now we can scan. There's no duranium anywhere. Man. Oh, hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Excuse me. Excuse me. Get on hull repair, please. And you... Let's get this repaired. Having a cap of 1,000 duranium or deuterium is hurting my sensibilities. Cargo bay is back up and running. Fantastic. There we go. We detected a small debris field scattered across a wide area. The debris appears to be the remnants of a vessel. Maybe we can find something useful in here. Let's throw a shuttle at the problem. 77 duranium. I will happily take that. Any more luck on the warp core? Yes. Let's bump us up a little bit. Okay, why are we at negative 74? What is going on there? Because I feel like... I don't understand. Is it because this is damaged and it's just not as efficient? Huh. Well, that's fine. We're not exactly too far away from fuel, but it bothers me. I don't understand why the consumption's set. Another ambush? Dude, what happened to threat level 0? Alright. 112 and 51 versus 97.
What are your orders, Captain?
My orders are as before. Fix that warp core. We'll let the ally do bulk of the fighting.
Ability ready, Captain.
Hull integrity is not doing great. Man, would you stop that?
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Good, good. Yeah, okay, so that was not a whole lot. We got some deuterium, though, and some duranium, and some morale. And some more deuterium. Which is lovely. Trading post. I don't know what we need, but what are they offering? A bioneural gel pack for duranium? I don't think so. No. I think we're good on all that. Okay, let's come over here, get these dominoes. Let's leave that for now and actually get you working on repairing our holodeck. Because this minus 35 a turn is just not doing it for me. Okay, yeah. So, Captain, we have encountered a debris field since... No, that's a period. Captain, we have encountered a debris field. Sensors are indicating that this debris field consists of starships that have very recently been destroyed. Well, let's have our good old shuttles perform the salvage operations, and boom! 95. We love to see that. Okay, well, that's all we needed here. Wow, I think that's actually all that was here. Did we? We are a little tight on food. Let's see what this planet is. That's such a cool effect for the nebula. Oh, dilithium and uranium. I'll take that dilithium. Holy crap. Yeah, we're capped out on duranium, but look at all that dilithium. We got 7, man. 7. Okay. So we're at roughly 10 food. Unknown. How is that unknown? Okay, let's come over here to this other nebula. It's a bigger nebula. And the holodeck is repaired. We finished the repairs before things got worse, Captain. The holodeck was restored to... Chakotay was one of them? And Joe Carey. No wonder Chakotay was out of order. Or out of commission. I wish they would have told me that they hijacked Chakotay for that. The holodeck was restored to a functional state. The crew members... What? We finished the repairs before things got worse, Captain. The holodeck was restored to a functional state. The crew members were rescued. I feel like a word or a punctuation is missing right there between state and the... whatever. They are still a little distressed from the events, but otherwise unharmed, thanks to my quick reaction. My quick course of action. Perfect. Knew it. So we got 200 morale, Chakotay and Joe Carey. Got some experience. Good old Jim. Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna start getting crew quarters fixed. Let's get that going. That should help out with the morale a little bit. Okay. And look, the crew quarters are done. And the bio laboratory level 2 is finished being researched. Okay. Okay. Let's get this advanced lighting module. Lower energy upkeep is going to be great. Had my eye on that. Okay. So bring that up. Yeah, now we're at only -6. Let's get this back up. Okay. And look, the crew quarters are done. Boink. Okay, we still have 23. Let's get this repaired so we can start clearing out this deck. What's this? Hydroponics, biolab, the trade shuttles. Okay. Alright, so we're over here. We got 3 cycles to flitter away over here. And yay, we got to half integrity. Thank goodness. The crew is very happy about the fulfilled promise. Good. We need morale. This is kind of new to me, having morale being an issue. But that's okay. So 23 crew without quarters is giving us -6 morale. That's something we can work on. These 2 promise brokens kind of suck. I don't know that we can actually do anything about that, but we'll see. Yeah, alright. What do we got here? Captain, we've come across a space station that repairs starships. 3 bioneural gel packs to be overhealed. 75 tritanium for 200 whole. I'm actually going to do that because we've got these 2 tritanium rocks over here and this one. But what we need, oh my goodness. Yeah, we need fuel, and we need fuel for the ship and fuel for the people. Fantastic. Let's get dangerous. Okay. We're gonna stick some crew quarters over here because there isn't room for a medical bay or another med bay. Only 1 person is still injured. So we're actually getting close on that. Out of food, giving emergency rations. Yeah, no, that makes sense. But the world of this Class P planet is largely glaciated. But our sensors have discovered animal life that could be used as a food source. Let's do it. I am happy with yellow. We got 516 food. 4 crew got injured. They'll fit in sick bay. That's fine. That's fine. Let's get him back on normal food rations. Okay. Okay. Now we need deuterium. This had better be deuterium. Please be deuterium. That's fine. This is deuterium. Thank goodness. Captain, we've received a distress signal from a small vessel. Their life support is failing and won't last much longer. Let's haul them into our level 2 shuttle bay. And boom, we are capped once again on deuterium. Why? Oh, yep, okay. Alright. Let's get you back up to 3. We actually could go up to 4 if we want, but let's see what all we have. So we have all this going. Good, good, good. Okay, let's get the biolab repaired and back up and running. Okay, so we're at 238. Okay. So we actually really could use being at 4. I just don't understand why this is at 74. I really wish I could see a breakdown of that. And yeah, let's repair the hydroponics bay. Yeah, because it's not because this is injured and not being as efficient. It's not the biolab. I don't get it. I don't need it. Okay, well, let's get down here. We're entering a nebula. We've been in a nebula, my guy. The biolaboratory and the hydroponics bay are repaired. What? What broken promise, Captain? 2 crew left Voyager. I mean, that's fine, but what broken promise? The waste deassembler? Or the health problem? What? You know what? I don't know. I have no idea. But I do know that we cannot upgrade that. We cannot upgrade our science bays until we have more uranium. However, we can upgrade our aero shuttle bay. And we can begin clearing out these ruined rooms. Okay, what do you got for us? The freaking ambush. Okay. 147, 51 versus 97.
What are your orders, Captain?
Yeah, we're not playing anymore. Just
Moving
pull
to
up their
attack the
weapons.
port side, Captain.
Okay, Balana is going to get us
Ability ready, Captain.
stronger weapons. Fantastic. And then Paris is going to
Ability ready, Captain.
lasers, and Tuvok will shoot him with 2 phasers at
Enemy
once.
shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Balana will once again make us stronger.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability
One
ready,
by
Captain.
Balana,
Ability
one
ready,
by
Captain.
Tuvok. There we are. Boom goes the dynamite or the enemy ships. Alright, we got some duranium, we got some tritanium, we got some morale, we got more tritanium and more deuterium. Always happy to see more deuterium. You know, unless we're capped, in which case I'm a little less happy to see it. Anyway, off we go to this unknown planet. Running on emergency batteries. Oh, because the crew quarters are back up. Okay, oops. There we go. Yeah, there we are. +5 morale. We need that. We need that. Okay, what was I going to have a repair crew do? I think I was going to have you start fixing the ship, because we got 15. So we have 5 cycles worth of damage. And the aero shuttle bay is active. Okay, why? There. There. See, we are doing, we have plenty of energy, guys. Plenty of energy. Okay, what's here? We can, no, we don't need help patching up our hole this time. But our advanced lighting module is done, which means we now get to just wait until we have more science. We need food. Fantastic. Ruined room is reclaimed. Let's Clear out this ruined room. And we're going to get nothing. We are going to get absolutely nothing. So we'll clear out that ruined room too. Alright, what's here? We have detected a Class E planet. The molten surface, extremely high temperatures, and intense solar radiation make it highly dangerous. But valuable resources are concentrated in pockets on the cooling crust. We can deploy standard mining probes to mine for resources, or we can use precise phaser beam to mine resources. I'm going to go ahead and gamble. And I'm glad that that gamble paid off. 63 uranium. Wonderful. Most welcome. Okay, but now we really do quite need some food. And I really need to know what is happening to all my deuterium. Oh, good. Yeah. Mess hall's out of food. Captain, I'm detecting a growing sense of restlessness among the crew. The desire to move forward, to cut off more light years off our journey, is beginning to affect their focus. It's not yet a problem, but to avoid significant morale issue, I suggest we schedule our departure from this sector sooner rather than later. Okay. Just kidding. Okay, what was that waste disassembler? Oh, that's right. Raised disassembler was 2x3. Yeah. Don't even have the bioneural packs for that. So instead, could do another phaser bank, but I think let's actually focus on some crew quarters. Goodbye, pernicious bunt. Whatever you are. The waste assembler is terrible. Hey, Arthur F. Fisher. Welcome in. What's, I mean, the waste assembler at first glance looks amazing. Is it just bad because of how much space it takes up compared to, like, what it does? Because just like a passive, I guess it's only 6 deuterium, isn't it? Per cycle. So yeah, at first glance it looked amazing. At second glance it looks okay. But I am curious what puts it into the terrible. See, it takes up a huge amount of space and power and provides an incredibly small amount of resources you can pretty easily find. Yeah, that's fair. That is very fair. I'm just looking for anything to cut the deuterium cost, but that really isn't a lot. I still might build it because some of those, some of the events give you an option if you have a waste assembler. Disassembler, I think I've seen, no, not I think, I have seen one or two, but maybe I'll lower its priority a bit. Alright, let's get you back on regular food. It's useful for events, but shouldn't take priority over crew quarters. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's fair. Alright, more crew quarters building. Okay, please be food. Oh, you're not food. You're yet another fight. I feel like I'm getting into a lot of fights now that the sector threat level has been reduced to 0.
What are your orders, Captain?
I feel like I was getting a lot fewer fights when the Kazon were supposedly picking fights
Moving
with
to
us
attack
left,
the
right,
port
and
side,
center.
Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Alright, Balana pumping up the damage.
Ability ready, Captain.
Tuvok doing the double barrel thing.
Enemy shields destroyed. Ability ready, Captain.
Paris doing a barrel roll. What more could we want from a fight?
Moving to attack
let's
the starboard side,
get
Captain.
no. Let's get there.
Moving to attack the aft, Captain.
We're even remotely close to being able to target that.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
There we go. Shared victory, 50% rewards. So we got tiny bit of tritanium, tiny bit of duranium, tiny bit of morale. But then we got a bunch of fuel, so I will happily take the fuel. Okay, no, this is really bothering me. Okay, so we are using right now 64 deuterium, which means there's 26 that I don't know why it's being used. Is it the shield generator? I don't think so. The biolab? That takes duranium and food. The hydroponics are... I mean, that's just food. Look at my tabs. This thing? $64. Because if you can point me to a list out of where my resources are coming from, I will forever thank you. Am I just blind? There's gotta be something I'm missing. I mean, clearly there's something I'm missing. It's not this, is it? No. Would it be phasers? Yeah, that's... Yeah, I don't get what's going on. Is it the battery for some reason? I guess go room by room? Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what we need to do. The emergency quarters really shouldn't be doing it. Upkeep. No, that's 20 food. No, 30. That's it. It's the stupid Maquis Raider. Okay. Okay. I knew that was a bad idea, but I didn't have really the room to build another phaser bank. And for whatever reason, turning on the shield generator lowered our combat power for that quest. Wanted us to have 110. I was at 106. I would turn on the shield generator and it would go down to 104. Okay, well, I'm much happier now that I know where that deuterium's going. Ruined room. Fantastic. Okay. So that crew quarters is going to give us all but one. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure that when I started it up, there were 3 difficulties, and I just went with the middle one. Because that seemed like the most basic difficulty, and I'm about as basic as you get. Now, what do we have here? Oh, right, mace assembler, science lab. Maintenance. Yeah, okay, let's toss another crew quarter in here. I don't know, another sick bay. No, crew quarters. Yeah. Out of food. Yeah. Yeah, we need food. But first, let's throw a shuttle into the atmosphere. Hurrah! Huzzah! Okay. Then let's do premium replicator rations. Oh my goodness. That is so much. 2 large hydroponics bays. Okay. I've got 2 baby hydroponics bays. But yeah, they are just not cutting it at all. Oh, you're only level 1? Why are you only level 1? Well, okay. I know what I'm doing. After that. Well, okay. Actually, no. Before I go doing that. Large hydroponic. Wow, those are huge. Okay. They're not kidding about the large. Yeah, okay. Totally worth upgrading. Going to level 2 with that other one until I get room for that beast. Holy crap. Still, though, 36 per cycle. Yeah, no kidding. Man, okay, okay. Can I scan out here? Yes, we can. Can I scan that? Nope. Okay, we're good on gas. Both at the bottom near engineering. That seems like a really good place for him, yeah. Like down here. Yeah, that's where I was. I was thinking of putting the waste disassembler like right here. Or the matter disassembler, whatever it is. But yeah, I think that hydroponics bay is 100% going to take priority over that. And I think I can even start researching it here. Yeah, once we've got 100 science. So that'll be good too. In the meantime, let's get you upgraded. Wait, no, is that even going to be worth? Yeah, you know what? It'll be worth it. It'll be worth it because I'm putting the resources into it, and I can't face the idea of being wrong. Okay, let's do that. So now you're fully stocked. Oh, of course you're fully stocked. Crew quarters. Huzzah. Okay, now we can flicker that. 3. So we'll have 3. Yeah. Oh, no, never mind. We are really hurting for uranium. Oh. Yeah, deuterium is running very low. How close is this? 2 cycles? Please be deuterium. Well, okay. 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 I can work with this. Captain, sensors detect a space station. The whole of the space station is breached and we detect no life signs on board. Finding resources in this harsh environment could be difficult. More important to get food, so I'm gonna... Well, okay. Sure. Captain, our sensors detected a small amount of resources scattered across the space station. Fine. That'll be just fine. Let's do that. That gives us a couple of turns to get over here and get some gas. What? No, don't. Look, man, we're right here. We're at the gas station. We detected a small debris field scattered across a wide area. The debris appears to be the remnants of a vessel. Maybe we can find something useful here. Maybe. Yeah, let's throw a shuttle at the problem. The number of times that I have hit that tiny sliver of red, I think I've lost 3 shuttles to this spread of odds. So I've decided to embrace it. I'm just counting on losing a shuttle every time I do one of those. Okay, so we got a little bit of deuterium. Not a lot. Very much not a lot. turn this on, turn that off. Yeah, that actually... Yeah, that works just fine. We can lose a little bit of morale per turn. Yeah, that's fine. I think that's fine for now. And now we're at 74. Oh, does that mean our Maquis friend is gone? No. How long? I can just release him? Is that a bad idea or the worst idea? Okay, sensor alert. Yeah. The world of this Class P planet is largely glaciated, but our sensors have discovered animal life that could be used as a food source. Let's analyze. Man, ugh. Let's analyze the animals before hunting. Really? Analyzing these life forms made us understand that we should not hunt too many of them, or we endanger the herds. Fine. We won't hunt too many of them. Oh, thank goodness. Captain, we've stumbled upon a massive debris field. It doesn't make sense that anyone would leave this many salvageable resources floating around, so we should investigate it. Not be cautious. No, we should investigate it. Oh, right. Well, let's lose a shuttle. Come on, Red. Almost. We've uncovered some traps, but we were unable to disarm them. We've salvaged anything that was safe. 5 cycles. Anywhere close? Unknown. Like, this intrigues me, but man, that's so far out of the way. You'd probably be able to top off on resources, but morale is going to take a big hit in 3 cycles. That's really it, though. Maybe? Let's come up here. You've spent too much time in the sector. Yeah. I agree. I've spent entirely too much time in this sector. Let's get... that. Let's turn on our holodeck. We can do a little yo-yo thing with our battery. We're out of food. That's expected. Well, we've detected massive deuterium levels in the atmosphere of this Class J gas giant. Atmospheric conditions are harsh, but the potential fuel yield is exceptional. I really would like that 943, but we're just going to blow up a shuttle for it. Or not, and we'll get the full 707. And the crew is happy because we topped off. No, we're not doing that. What is this? Captain, this may come as a surprise, but the crew is unsatisfied with the layout of the ship. Maybe a little rearranging would lift their spirits? Who knows, we might even uncover a few hidden treasures along the way. Promise to demolish 4 rooms and rebuild as many? I did want to do a little bit of rearranging, though, really. Yeah, okay, we can do that. 40 turns? That's fine. Oh, what's going on down? Hey, look. Ripe. They are ripe for dismantling. Goodbye? Goodbye. Fantastic. It's too bad ruined rooms don't count. At least I'm assuming they don't count. What am I going to put down here, though? Well, we'll get to that in a bit. Anyway, yep, let's strike off for the unknown. Ruined room and the shield generator. There's a ruined room. There's a shield generator. There we go. Oh, yeah, okay. So I totally didn't need to break these. That's okay. It would be okay if I had more duranium. Shoot. I really did take the stupid way out, didn't I? Alright. Let's clear this. Let's clear that. Emergency quarters. Bye. Okay. Now we can build some actual crew quarters. There we go. And our ruined room is dismantled. Great. So now we just need to build. Now we just need to build 4 rooms. There's going to be 1 room right there. Yeah, I think it's going to be good to get people out of... Oh, yeah, we don't need that deck right now. I think it'll end up being really good to get people out of emergency quarters. But... I'm not like 100% confident on that. Still, let's keep that going. Okay. Crew quarters is built. Huzzah! Let's demolish that then. Keep salvaging uranium from our own ship. So this was the unknown place. Okay. Well, let's get to this debris field. Let's top off. Captain, the crew's morale is low and their productivity is dropping. We should give the crew hope again. Show them that together we can solve all problems and manage to get home. Gain at least plus 10 morale per cycle for 15 cycles. I might be able to do that. Build or upgrade a holodeck. I'm not doing that. Yeah, I think we can pull this off. If we stumble upon a massive debris field, doesn't make any sense that anyone would leave this many salvageable resources floating around, so we should investigate it. So let's blow up a shuttle. Yeah, get over there. Fine. There we are. Let's get down here to food. Great, the ruined room. But that is open. We're still working on this one. Let's get you on premium replicator rations. Oh, +8. Oh no. Okay. Well, let's drop you down to normal food rations then. Okay. That's fine. Captain, long-range scans show an M-class planet with an oxygen-rich atmosphere and vibrant wildlife. We can send a team onto the planet to investigate and collect food resources. It doesn't have the worst success rate, about a third. We can use low-yield transporters to extract biomatter. Pretty safe, really. Not likely to lose anyone, but someone will probably get injured or sick. Or we can crossbreed the plants in our hydroponics bay with the local flora. Which is just the upgraded version of that top one. I'm going to go ahead and roll the dice. Yep. Yep, okay. I did kind of ask for that, didn't I? Captain, the hybridization process failed catastrophically. The alien flora triggered an unexpected allergic reaction. And unexpected allergic reactions. and several crew members, and the plant's uncontrolled growth has damaged our hydroponics bay. We had to abandon the project and lost most of the usable biomatter. Battery depleted. Oh, yeah, I needed to turn off the holodeck. Okay. Please be back on. What? Why is that top? Whatever. Okay. Yeah, we want that. Plus 10 morale. Yeah, not yet. Not yet. What is this? It did break the hydroponics bay. I was afraid it was going to be serious about that. Okay. Let's flit over here. See if we can actually get some food. Enter crew quarters. Kaboom. There we are. Do we have emergency quarters floating around still? Level 1. There we are. So we'll turn that off. Then turn it back on. Is anyone in here? No. We can actually get rid of that. Wow. But first, let's repair this hydroponics bay. And dismantled that ruined room. Fantastic. So we've built 2 rooms. Yeah, we've built 2 rooms, alright. But to what point or purpose? Okay, what rooms do I have? Cargo bays. I really should probably up my storage, huh? Those are probably an okay thing to put down there. Those are just all rooms, except the med bay and the freaking holodeck. Technology. Yeah, I mean, large hard. Oh, hey, whoa, hey, that reminds me. Make it so. Okay. So we've got the large hydroponics bay going. I'll be able to repair this pretty easy. But what do I actually want to do this? I mean, another sick bay would be a good idea. Not right now, but I remember having a backlog of like 30 injured people. Yeah, let's build up the duranium for that. Our hydroponics bay is back online. Okay. That hurts. That hurts a lot. Not gonna lie. A small trade vessel has been attacked and cornered in an asteroid field by a group of Kazon ships. The Trabe hail us, offering to give us all the resources they have on board if we help them. We can hail the Kazon and demand they leave the Trabe ship alone. We can beam the Trabe to our ship for asylum, leaving their vessel behind. Or we can intimidate the Kazon so they leave the Trabe ship alone. I think I'm going to go ahead and do that, actually. Our morale went up. The Kazon got scared and fled. As a thank you, the Trabe vessel gave us a great gift. I think Trabe should be capitalized. Still plus 200 morale. Fantastic. We got food. Also fantastic. Alright, let's dip down here to get the deuterium and then get out of this sector. Sensors detect a dense cloud of interstellar gas with an unusually high concentration of deuterium. We can risk to maneuver Voyager into the unknown of the cloud to use our Broussard collectors. Or we can deploy collector probes for a safer, though less efficient, collection. I mean, we only have 1750 for storage, so I'm actually going to play it safe on this one. Huzzah! Okay. Yep, I think that's just about gonna do us. Oh, of course. Yeah, let's get another room going. Yeah, let's get another ruined room reclaiming. Okay, away we go to the next sector. I will let Tim Russ and Paris's voice actor take it away.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tuvok. Voyager has departed Kazon space, and Kulla's pursuit has ended, resulting in a statistically significant reduction in security risk. To commemorate this event, the captain has scheduled a celebratory gathering in the mess hall. My observation that such a gathering is illogical and inefficient, considering the enduring threats of the Delta Quadrant, was met with the suggestion to unclench. I found this directive illogical. Supplemental 1. During a classified mission, Voyager acquired schematics for a 29th century mobile emitter, a device designed to remotely power holographic instances. The Doctor promptly articulated an irritating enthusiasm for anticipated field operations. However, research is postponed until engineering has performed a mandatory safety check. Supplemental 2. We have lost contact with our reconnaissance probe, strongly indicating an encounter near Borg territory. The captain and commander have articulated their concern regarding the region's characteristics. Borg space offers no resources for sustainable operation, and the Borg are the greatest known existential threat to the Federation. Surrender is not a viable strategic option. The Borg's objective is exclusively assimilation.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tom Paris. All right, log's gotta be quick. There's a party in the mess hall, and I am not missing out on that cake. Kazon space is behind us. Seska and Kulla, finished. They were quite the villainous duo, I'll give them that. Kulla, the chaotic brute, Voyager's sworn enemy, constantly trying to conquer our ship with his army of mindless minions. And Seska, the manipulative femme fatale, the one truly in charge, pulling the strings in the background like a spider. Hang on, I've got it. After the party, I have to jot down some notes for my holonovel. Supplemental 1. Ever heard of a mobile emitter? Probably not. We acquired schematics for this 29th century tech that lets you power a hologram anywhere. Finally, we can drag our beloved EMH out of sickbay and onto away missions. Naturally, the party poopers down in engineering are saying the thing won't be cleared for research until their mandatory security check is done. Where's the leap of faith in completely unknown technology from the future, guys? Supplemental 2. We have lost contact with the probe we sent ahead into Borg space. Not exactly what you want to hear with your first cup of coffee. The captain and commander are focused on scarce food sources in Borg space and careful preparation. But we're talking about the Borg Collective here, the greatest known existential threat to the Federation. Food sources? I'm worried about assimilation.
All I'm worried about is assimilating that food. Got it. Truly the height of comedy. This is the last image transmitted by the probe before it went dark. An unwelcome discovery. The last images transmitted from Voyager's probe reveal a chilling sight, the inside of a Borg cube. The crew stares in disbelief, realizing the danger that awaits ahead. This is it, Captain. Borg space. What about the probe's astrometric data? It picked up a narrow corridor of space devoid of Borg activity. We've nicknamed it the Northwest Passage. We need safeguards against assimilation. Doctor? I could bore you with the nuances, but I know that you want to get to the point. I need Borg nanoprobes. Some things even my brilliance can't replicate. Yet. A derelict Borg vessel would be the safest bet. We'll consider it if the opportunity arises. Redouble your efforts. This has top priority. Captain, I think I need your help. Since we've been approaching Borg space, I've been experiencing visions. I saw Borg, dozens of them, dead. And I saw the destruction of Voyager. Ask Tuvok about it. Oh, ask Tuvok about it. Could these be premonitions, Tuvok? Possibly. Perhaps the latent telepathic powers of her species are finally manifesting. It would be beneficial for her to have a mentor, as such powers can be unpredictable. As the only other telepath on board, I am the logical choice. However, the Borg situation may require my undivided attention. Let Tuvok guide Cass. Yeah, let's let Tuvok guide Cass. Keep an eye on Cass. Guide her. Yes, Captain. I shall create a meditation plan for Cass. Thank you both. I hope it won't be too much of a burden. Now, if that's all... Captain, long-range sensors are picking up transwarp signatures, closing in. Red alert. Details, Ensign. Homesickness settles deeper with every light year we cross. Though we edge closer to the Alpha Quadrant, the endless distance still before us weighs heavily on the crew's spirit. I see their longing grow quiet but relentless, and know this strain tests not just our morale, but our resolve to persevere. Well, okay. Minus 18. So... this is just not great. To, use a technical term. Oh wow, we are right. We are right on our energy usage. Upkeep 30 deuterium per cycle. I'm gonna go ahead and release the Maquis. Yeah. We're gonna release the Maquis Raider. We don't need that. We don't need that hassle right now. Okay, so we're about to get a handful of duranium, which will let us get a med bay. Releasing the Maquis lets us bump up to tier 4. Let's get the holodeck back online. Good, we're at +2. Wait. +12. Okay, so we can start this. We just need to maintain this for 15 entire cycles. And we have the deuterium to do it now. Okay, good. That'll be a lovely little morale boost. Alright, so we've got deuterium and tritanium. Just deuterium. Some duranium, I like that. Tritanium. Duranium and tritanium. That is a lot of duranium. Deuterium. Deuterium. Tritanium. Duranium. Okay. So we're good on deuterium for right now. So let's beeline it for the duranium. And look at that. 2 ruined rooms. Cleared out just for us. Are you kidding me? We need 80. Okay. Okay. I believe you. Yeah, let's get this going as well. Okay. We'll restore power there. Okay, great. Captain, we found wreckage of a small vessel. It's heavily damaged, emitting radiation, and is about to explode. Energy dissipator. Oh, control room. Would be nice. We can carefully salvage resources scattered around the radiating wrecked vessel, or we can send a team to try to stabilize the ship from the inside. There is actually a higher non-red color success chance using this one. That doesn't matter when we can just go for red. While attempting to stabilize the ship, it exploded. We lost the OA team. We salvaged a few parts afterwards. Well, at least it wasn't for nothing, I guess. Okay, let's try the whole uranium thing again. Man, Science Lab 2, Disruptor Array, but all we've got is to send a mining team. We have encountered a Class G planet. The atmosphere is toxic, but geological scans reveal vast deposits of crystallized resources embedded just below the hard surface. Yeah, let's do it. I thought for sure it was going to drop us off in red territory again. It's going to be mildly amusing and also not. Okay, that's okay. We've got 10 more until we get that boost. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now is this going? 8 cycles left. Okay, good. Alright, well, let's take a look at this Borg Cube debris field. What have we got here? Apparently, what we have is a finished dismantling of a ruined room. Let's get that med bay going. Yeah, there we go. I will leave System 0 behind? What? Oh look, a Borg probe. Let's go get some gas. Then I guess we'll do it. Fantastic. The ruined room is done. That gives us room for... I'm thinking another phaser control room. For the fire rate. And because since we lost our Maquis buddy, we could probably use a little bit more oomph. Yeah, let's go with that. And then in 8 cycles, we will have this renovations quest done. And we'll have the dissatisfaction quest done, so that'll be great. Captain, we found an abandoned ship adrift in space. It's powered down but structurally sound with sealed storage compartments. We can hold 1750, right? So we want a little more than 800. Okay. Yeah, since we want a little more than 800, we will throw a shuttle-shaped missile at it. Or we could succeed instead. Fine. The shuttle team managed to breach the storage and extract all resources. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I think that if we can load resources onto a shuttle, we should be able to keep this 44 and not leave it drifting in space behind. But maybe that's just me. Alright. Oh, geez, we're running out of uranium again. Life support. Let's back up. Okay, well, with life support back up, let's clear out these rooms. Phaser control room is built. And we have researched a large hydroponics bay. Okay. Yeah, that'll be good. Wow, that's a lot. Okay. Man. Metaphasic shield room. This might be good. I think this might actually be our next route. I haven't really done anything in combat either. Maybe I should. It's just there's so much. Material recovery? Oh, wow. That would have been good to have. Warp core efficiency. Okay. Well. Okay. I know what I'm doing next. And I'm actually going to stay on in streaming until we get there, because I was going to do that last night and then totally forgot. That's okay. That's okay. Let's clear out that ruined room. And what have we got? We have detected a Class D planet. This small planetoid has no atmosphere, but scans reveal surface deposits of resources trapped just beneath the ice. The low gravity makes remote operations easy, but the surface is extremely cold. Okay, hold up. Workshop level 2. Do I have the technology? I do. I just don't have the duranium. Don't have the freaking... Okay. Let's just wait a cycle. We now have the duranium. Let's get this going. 11 cycles? No. Okay. Nope, we're not doing it then. I was going to try and get the workshop for this, but that's not worth it. Let's launch a torpedo to shatter the surface for resource exposure. 113. I love to see it. Alright. Let's flitter back over here, grab some gas, and then I guess we'll leave Sector 0, or System 0. Sickbay is done. The crew is happy about the fulfilled promise. We got 200 morale and 0. The crew is very happy about the fulfilled promise, Captain. We even found some additional materials during the renovation process, just as he predicted. Now that's what he calls hidden treasure. We've got 50 uranium. Lovely. Huh. And now we're full. A little too bad that we're full, but that's okay. So we're going to drop down to normal food rations now. We're good with the +7 morale. Man. Okay. And then in 2 cycles, we're going to get that large hydroponics bay. I hope. Are we? Yes, we are. Oh, that's 6. Never mind. In 4 cycles, we're going to get that large hydroponics bay. Alright, and what's going on with our morale now? Homesick and emergency quarters. I can do something about the emergency quarters. How much do we need for the large hydroponics bay? 150. So I've only got 25 that we can mess with, and that takes 50. Okay, we'll just hold off then. Okay. Well, that's good. The ruined room is done. There we are. Deuterium cloud. Sensors detect a dense cloud of interstellar gas with an unusually high concentration of deuterium. We can deploy collector probes for 760, or we can risk Voyager to go in there for 1170. We don't need 1170, so let's just take it safe and get the 760. That brings us up to 1602. All right. Well, let's swing by this Borg cube debris field then. Oh good, our ruined room is done. Now. Let's get our large hydroponics bay down here. 17 cycles. Oh my goodness, that is... Oh, it's going to take 17 cycles. It's not going to take forever. No way back. You will leave System 0 behind. Captain, we reached our destination. Orders? Continue. No way. Annihilation. A pale green debris field of shattered Borg cubes and drone corpses. Who or what is capable of such an act? I'm picking up a few erratic life signs, Captain. We might have just found our ticket through Borg space. An ally. Let's be careful about this one. Anything that can do that to the Borg, probably not super interested in friendship with us. The jury's still out on that one, Ensign. Scan the vicinity for other vessels. I'm picking up bio readings. They're coming from the outer hull of a Borg cube? Magnify. The whole of the Borg cube is covered in an unsettling organic mass. Is it friend or foe? It's definitely organic, but our sensors can't penetrate its surface. A space-dwelling organism? A biological weapon? We can try to contact it, we can try to beam it, or we can get a hold of it with a tractor beam. Let's get a hold of it with the tractor beam. Can we tractor it closer to us? No effect. Oh, okay. Can we try to beam it? I'd like to know what kind of weapon destroyed the Borg. Can you get a transporter lock? Negative, Captain. Whatever that thing is, it's impervious to our technology. Is there still an atmosphere inside the cube? Affirmative, together with a number of erratic Borg life signs. Assemble an away team, top priority. Extract nanoprobes for the doctor, and get a short-range scan of that biomass. Well, I would have contacted it if I had known that was... Man. Okay. Fine. Quick-witted. Okay. We're going to throw Kim into the mix. And we want medical survival Starfleet. Oh no. Well, we can do Chakotay. And we really can't lean hard into science. So I guess we'll put him in for the medical. This is not going to go amazing, guys. Hundreds of dead drones, Captain. A few survivors, but they're harmless. How do we proceed with the nanoprobe extraction? We can incapacitate one of the drones and extract their nanoprobes. We can extract nanoprobes from a dead Borg. Or we can fake a biosignature in order to have the drone shed nanoprobes into a container. Well, I like that bottom option. And it happens to be our highest chance of success. Go Kim. Or Harry. Thank goodness it worked. Wait, why did Chakotay get hurt? Or fatigued? A damaged drone stumbles towards the container and inserts its tubule, shedding a considerable amount of nanoprobes. Captain, most of the corridors leading to the biotic mass are blocked by debris. We can assess the structure of the cube and find a path, or we can scan for a clear path to the organic structure. We don't have great options here. We can do this or this. I guess we're going to go with engineering. The team analyzes the structure and calculates the safest path. They avoid harm and safely reach the biotic mass. Captain, access to the biomass is blocked by 2 Borg drones. Orders? We can rush the drones. Not great. We can lower our phasers to appear not threatening. We can super do that, but there's no reward for it. Or we have 50-50 chance of getting morale and dilithium by using Harry Kim's Quick-Witted to find a safer adjacent corridor. I'm going to do that, even though it's 50-50. Harry Kim finds a hidden corridor leading to a service tunnel. The team ends up circling behind the drones, remaining unnoticed. We got 3 dilithium out of that and some morale. Captain, we found the organic structure. Tricorder scans suggest it's hollow, but we can't tell anything else. Oh, wow. Okay, no good options here. We can examine it from the outside with 18 out of 60, or we can try and open the biomass and examine it from the inside, 30 out of 74. Technically, it's higher, and Harry could use the rest, so don't let us down, Mr. Paris. You let us down, Mr. Paris. The team forcefully opens the biomass, triggering a booby trap. The away team sustains injuries. Once inside, they see that it is an unknown alien spaceship. How could such a small ship cause so much damage? The Borg must have more data on these aliens, but how do we acquire it? We can extract a Borg data node with 480 deuterium and 24 science as the reward. Or we can access a nearby terminal and download logs. We're going to do that one because it's got a 50 out of 70 chance instead of a 10 out of 50. Fantastic. The team hacks a nearby terminal and downloads a complete set of combat logs. It's 48 science. Hey look, it's species 8475309. Wait, noises coming closer. Whatever it is, it sounds angry. Orders? We can sneak away. We can get away as fast as possible. Or we can retreat but be ready to face it. I'm going to retreat but be ready to face it, because I really want to see what happens if this succeeds. And we've already lost our no injury bonus. Yep. Oh. The away team backs away, phasers ready. A massive creature appears, charging at them. It strikes, ripping their uniforms and splashing acidic goo all over them as they beam back to Voyager. Sorry, Chakotay. But hey, Tom Paris leveled up. Woohoo! Captain, this bioship is powering up, like it's charging some kind of weapon. Fight or flee? Hey, we don't stand a chance. Let's fight it. Red alert! Battle stations! Ah! Direct hit from the bioship, Captain. Shields are gone. Their firepower completely outmatches us. Hull minus 40. Tom, get us out of here now! Jumping into warp. Can we outrun it? It's not pursuing, Captain. Chakotay to sickbay. How's the away team doing? Excuse me, Mr. Not Picard. You are not Chakotay. McGinnis to sickbay. How's the away team doing? Commander, Chakotay has sustained a serious chest injury with a rapidly spreading infection. I need to run further tests. Keep us posted, Doctor. Captain, the meditation session has ended prematurely. Not entirely voluntarily, I must add. I had another vision, Captain. Vivid, horrible. Just in the moment we were attacked. I could hear its thoughts. The pilot of the bioship. They're a telepathic species. It's them we should be worried about, not the Borg. What did it say? The weak will perish. Well, at least now we know whether it's friend or foe. Hell, let's put some distance between us and them. Oh, we're in a nebula. Okay. Who is it? Scorpion. I remember that episode. I have completed my diagnosis of Chakotay. The infection is spreading at an alarming rate, and the alien cells have infused every system in their body. Ask about the cells, ask how the patient feels. Sorry, Chakotay, I don't actually care how he feels. He probably feels like crap. We need to address the problem. Tell me about the alien cells. It's rather gruesome. The cells are consuming the patient's body from the inside out. In essence, they're being eaten alive. Sedatives don't work, and all treatments I've tried, chemical, biological, technological, they're instantly rejected and destroyed. That's why the Borg can't assimilate them. Resistance, in this case, is far from futile. Nevertheless, I believe an army of Borg nanoprobes might do the trick. At first, they were no match for the alien cells, but I've reprogrammed them to remain undetected and target and eradicate the infection. Unfortunately, I'm only in the prototype stage. Think about the risk of using Borg technology, or think about the technical possibilities? Let's think about the technical possibilities. Intriguing. Think of the possibilities of enhancing our own immune system. Captain, your enthusiasm is unexpected, but valid. However, my primary concern now is my patient. How much time do you need? With the number of nanoprobes acquired from the cube, I only need a few more to warrant a successful result within a matter of days. Will Chakotay last that long? Or survive that long? I wish I knew. In any case, I need to produce more nanoprobes if you intend to keep facing these creatures in the future. Start right away, Doctor. Borg space is dangerous enough without the added threat of biological warfare. We need to be prepared. Janeway to engineering. Any update on the Borg logs? It's coming along nicely, Captain. We'll have them cracked open in no time. Lieutenant, I expect a full analysis of that data as soon as possible. We need to understand what we are dealing with. Captain, I additionally require Borg biosamples to perfect the adaptive reprogramming of the nanoprobes. 6 should suffice. I recommend we collect them from dead drones and debris fields. Borg nanites unlocked in the Borg tech tree. Mobile emitter unlocked in the science tech tree. Hey, Captain, good news. Safety check on that 29th century tech? Done. The mobile emitters are go. 100% compatible with the Doctor, no damage. We can hit the ground running with the research. Our Doctor's finally going to be able to go on away missions. That's wonderful, and I'm looking forward to that. But first, I'm looking forward to warp core efficiency. In a big way. Now, we're going to need Borg nanite soon. Deuterium and tritanium. Okay. Okay. Well, I think... What do we had? I don't know. Okay, I think this is a good place to call it. Seems like a good stopping point. We're decently stocked up on food and deuterium, the two biggest concerns. We're very well stocked up on energy. In fact, we're going to drop down to tier 2 for a little bit. Never mind, 2 cycles is not worth it. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We got a large hydroponics bay cooking. Good, good. We have all of our rooms on that floor kitted out. Nobody's in these emergency quarters, which I think is a good reason to actually go ahead and queue it up for demolishment. What about you? Yeah, 18 out of 18. You? 12 out of 12? Okay. Yep, so we've got a lot going on here. I think this is good. Yeah, let's go ahead and call it. Just gonna save that real quick. Oh, fantastic. Well, all right. Let's see who we can raid to. Oh, here we go. I play, you watch. That's pretty on the nose. I'm a fan. Maybe not. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, you know what? I think we might just call it without rating. Yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and call it without rating. Thanks so much for hanging out, everybody. I'll be here actually during the day instead of at night tomorrow, so I'll be playing Vintage Story. Otherwise, next week I'll be back to Star Trek at about the same time. So, thanks again for hanging out, everyone, and have a good one.